It was March 12, 2004. A day that a small community in Fresno, California will never forget. Two women and their family began to desperately shout for help in a front lawn, demanding for their children to be released to them. Suddenly, a mysterious, creepy-looking man, over 6 feet tall, appears out of nowhere trying to calm the two distressed mothers. Neighbors and friends witness all the commotion and call the police. Police arrive, to which they thought to be a normal child custody dispute. However, things began to take a turn as the intimidating, creepy dreadlock man randomly walks away into a house and shuts the door. Authorities approach the house and try to enter, but the door is locked. The police begin to shout, "Open the door! Open the door!" The man does not answer, as they are demanding to come out and speak to an officer. Still, no answer, when suddenly everyone hears a loud gunshot. Shortly after, a series of gunshots go off, and the police immediately surround the house. The creepy dreadlock man, Marcus Wesson, covered in blood, steps outside with no remorse. He was oddly calm and acting as if everything was normal, as the police put him in handcuffs. The officers storm into the house, noticing 9 bodies stacked on top one another in a bedroom. It turns out the 2 mothers that were crying out for help were Wesson's nieces, and all 9 of the bodies were his children and grandchildren. He was so crazy that his reason for murdering 9 of them was because he believed that he was Jesus, and that if anyone tried to separate the family, then, quote, "we would all go to heaven." Marcus Wesson also claimed Jesus was a vampire. He even had written in his homemade Bible that drinking blood was the key to immortality. Even more crazy, Wesson had also purchased a dozen caskets for the family before the massacre. It turns out the whole Wesson family was disturbing. He maintained an incestuous relationship with his daughters and his nieces. He married 2 of his daughters and 3 of his nieces to produce a number of children, trying to create a clan. Ruby Ortiz, one of his nieces, admitted that Marcus Wesson began molesting her at the age of 8, claiming that the sexual abuse was a father's way to show affection to his daughter. By the time she was 13, Wesson told her that she was to marry him because God wants man to have more than one wife. He also convinced her that God wants them to create more children for the Lord, leading them to have a baby boy. He told all of his kids this. Wesson also had 11 kids with his first wife. On the day of the massacre, the 2 mothers heard that Marcus Wesson was about to move the entire family to Washington State, so they feared of losing their children, which is why they were frantically shouting. Instead, all hell broke loose, killing all the children. Marcus Wesson had been sentenced to death by lethal injection. He is currently in San Quentin State Prison on death row today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.